Hi, I'm using this alternate account that I haven't touched in like months on end to show my Angry Birds Mattel collection because I have no life. I'm going to start by showing the completed sets that I have in box, and then I'm going to go on to my extras, like stuff that's out of box and knockoffs and stuff like that. Right, I'm going to get started with Knock on Wood, first edition. If you couldn't tell, it doesn't have the plastic backing that's usually in the cardboard box. It has the Imagine Action logo instead of the Mattel Games logo on the front. That means that it's an earlier release. These early releases also tend to have tails, but no, they tend to have no tails on the pigs. The later releases do, for some weird reason. I don't know why they changed it. Doesn't even matter anyway, this is like the first generation. The box art is like actually really nice. Has the 5 classic birds and then, the 5 types of pigs, I guess. Bomb also has his white spot on there, which, classic stuff, the classic sunrise background. It's all there. It's a nice set. I wish I had like it in better condition, but other than that, it's great. Next we have On Thin Ice. This is obviously the first version of On Thin Ice before the 2013 revamp of like every single Mattel set ever. On the inside, the cards are in this resealable bag. Yeah. Comes with everything though. It's pretty decent condition actually, for the price that I got it at. Yeah, that totally didn't take me like 10 minutes. Third set, I actually have Spring is in the Air, which is quite surprising considering that I'm in the UK and it's a Target exclusive, and Targets are not in the UK. But yeah, considering that it's a USA exclusive, it pops up more than these USA exclusive plushies actually. That's like even more surprising. But yeah, it's complete. It's got the plastic packaging. There's nothing really that bad with the box as well, which is, it's nice. Considering that the one from the USA is like the best condition one that I have. Now we move on to the second wave of sets from 2012 onwards. The first version of the space game, the box is in kind of bad condition, but yeah. It has everything. Can't really complain. Then we have Happy Holidays. This is actually one of my better condition sets. Open it up, almost entirely non-creased instructions, which is really nice. The cards are still sealed, that's like really good. And like the figures are in great condition as well. Mega Smash. This is a Toys R Us exclusive one, and it's also one of the worst condition things that I got in my entire collection. I actually ordered this off of Amazon, and like the quality of it is pretty surprising considering. See that? Yeah. That's only part of it. It's just really shoddy, but I can't really blame Mattel on that one. And like, still one of the previous box, either that or it's Amazon themselves. But at least I have it boxed, unlike some people, so yeah. Next up we have Mega Fling. This is basically the 2012 version of the Deluxe or Super Colossal Build-Up set. It has the sunrise background on the box, which I think is pretty nice. It is fully packaged, it has all of the cards, it has the instructions, but unfortunately the cards aren't sealed. The box does have some wear and tear, but that is probably because it was imported from the USA. I did actually have a German version of this board game back in like 2016. I found it at a TK Maxx for £20. And I think that the reason it was sold there is because it actually had two weird stone blocks that I've actually put in this version of the Mega Thing because I like how they look. They don't have the weird sides. I think it's on... Yeah, I think it's like this one. You can actually see... Yeah, you can actually see the cut line and how it didn't go all the way through. I find that really interesting. Now we have the Mattel 3-pack of Construction Hat Pig, Blue and Hal. I got it for £12 off of Amazon, so the box is actually really good, surprisingly. The cards in here are sealed, but I do actually have another set of them because I got this when I was at a Toys R Us. Like when it was around the same time I got the German Mega Fling actually. But yeah, this was one of the first Angry Birds Mattel things I actually ever got. Or, well, one of the Angry Birds things in general actually. So yeah, it's really nice to have like a duplicate of this. Now we get onto what I think is arguably the best part of the Angry Birds Mattel partnership. We have the updated Knock on Wood, which is really nice. It actually has the plastic packaging, unlike the first version that I have. The box is in really nice condition. Yeah, a great solid set overall. I've got to mention that I am missing boxed sets, like Western Roundup, Spring is in the Air, Summertime, Deluxe, obviously, barely anyone actually has that. And, you know, some other games that I will flash up on the screen now. Next we have the 2013 Space Game. This one is an international edition, as it has various languages on the box. It's pretty good, except for that kind of bugs me, but it's really nice. And of course we have the infamous Lunar Launcher. This is another one that I got off of Amazon. It is a relatively large set actually. It came boxed and it actually looks really, really nice. Advent calendar. I did actually open this one. It came sealed, but I opened it for Christmas on 2020, I think. But yeah, it's a really nice looking artwork and really nice game. Also, I do have the 2013 Happy Halloween set, complete and in box. Unfortunately, the cards do not have their packaging, as you can see. Other than that, yeah, it's a really cool set, actually. And I think that, you know, if it were released earlier, it would have performed way better. Now we have the out-of-box spares and stuff and the knockoff stuff that I have. I would like to start off with the cards, since they're arguably the least interesting part of this. We have Bomb, Bubbles, Foreman, and then they're like power-up cards, respectively. Those form the 3-pack of them. Then you have the Matilda cards, red card, another red card, and the Corporal Pig cards. Those form another 3-pack. And then you have the blues, Construction Hat Pig again, and Hal. Those form another 3-pack. And then you have Space Red again, a Laser Truck card. I actually can't find the other one, so that's kind of sad actually. And then the 2 Space Pig cards. The Bubble Pig, of course, not the Frozen Pig. I don't have the Frozen Pig cards out of package. And then for singles we have red cards and bomb cards. Now obviously, you just heard me say that I don't have the Space Frozen Pig cards out of package. That is because I actually have them in package right here. There's Firebomb at the front, can't see the back, but they are sealed. That is one of my prized possessions of this collection, actually, having those cards. And no, I'm not going to open them, just so you can see what Space Pig and the Monster Terrence cards look like. If I find another set of those cards, I will show them off. And if they are sealed, then I will unseal them. Because everyone deserves to know what the Frozen Pig and the Monster Terrence cards look like. First we have a spare Knock on Wood 2013 deck. I keep it with a rubber band to separate it from all the other stuff. And then we have this abomination, which is essentially just the old Knock on Wood and old On Thin Ice cards just strewn together. And then we have Space Game cards and another deck of Happy Holidays cards. These decks are all spare, by the way, just thought I'd say that. Now with these next cards, I actually have a really interesting story behind them on where I got them from. I got them from an eBay lot, actually. So yeah, it was a very strange eBay lot. I'll put a picture up on screen now of what it was. But yeah, got a deck of old official Knock on Wood cards, a less complete deck of official Happy Holiday cards, some official Western Roundup cards, official On Thin Ice cards, a singular Bubble Pig card, and strangely, fake On Thin Ice cards. You can tell that they're fake, and they're from that other set that I mentioned a while ago, because they don't have the Rovio copyright. If I just do that, bring up these for comparison, yeah, you can tell that they're fake, and these have a worse print because the Space Red is actually darker on here than compared to the actual ones. So yeah, interesting. I actually got scammed with this one. It claimed itself to be an official Western Roundup game. It had like a photo from a YouTuber with the Mattel Games logo instead of this red bird. That's how you know they're fake, by the way. You look at the plastic packaging, you see it's supposed to be dark blue instead of white, and then there's usually a Mattel Games logo here. That's how you know that there are the fakes. I also have the figures for it as well. There's the red, there's the 4-man pig, and here are the 2 fake minion pigs that I customized because they're fake and I can do whatever the hell I want with them. I actually have the fake Bubbles in a different box because I plan to do something with him and like a few other copies of birds that I have, but yeah, that is the fake Western Roundup game. Then, funnily enough, aside from that extra cowboy hat that I just found, we have another fake game. Well, parts of it anyway. We have a fake space game. And by that I mean we have like 3 figures of one. But yeah, these 3 are fakes, and you can tell just by the general quality of them, like really cheap. Yeah, they're like, yeah. You can tell that they're off. Like, especially red, like, you can't even squish him. Like, you can, but like... this would not happen on a real Space Red. For comparison, here's a real Space Red, and here's a fake one. This one has way worse paint on the eyes, way worse paint everywhere, really. And like, when you do this, it bounces off a lot quicker than the fake one. So yeah, real Space Red is superior. The fake one can go die. I would retake that, but so far most of this has all been in one take, and I can't be bothered to just re-record me doing this. Advent calendar set. Told you I had everything from it. The instructions have multiple languages, so it's absurdly long, and I'm not going to be bothered to show it. Slingshot. Then we have a random pig that I picked from the Bears box that I'm choosing to say is a reindeer pig from this set. Then we have the other pig. The Santa hat is in this pieces bag, which also has the cards in it. And then, of course, we have a red. And we should have a blue, but I am blind and stupid and currently can't find it. But yeah, there is a blue. And I've just found it. Wow, look at that. The wonders eyes can do. Blue. So yeah. Red, reindeer pig, normal pig, Santa hat is in there, and blue. Slingshots. I actually attempted to modify a few of them because I wanted them to be accurate to the game. With this one, I took a knockoff on Thin Ice Slingshot. You can tell that it's a knockoff because this has a lime green base instead of the normal green, I guess. But yeah, I actually attached a rubber band onto here, and I would use it to fling the birds. But it was very short-lived, I'll say that. Then we have this, which is basically a version 2. I took a space game Slingshot and basically just modified it by cutting out that third part down there, which hindered the ability for some birds to function. This is what would happen every single time. So yeah, needless to say, those went down the drain really quick. Yeah, we also have this, this is the Mega Fling Slingshot that was the German one, actually. So yeah, that's where that came from. And then these are just various Slingshots that I own. And now you get to see the world's worst collection of pigs. And here we have some spare pigs, some old, some new, some customized because I got bored. And yeah, it's a pretty reasonable amount of spare pigs to have if I ever need to make an Angry Birds Mattel video. For that one, I actually made a custom helmet. And by made, I mean destroyed a current helmet that I own to make a damaged Corporal Pig. I used it in that one Angry Birds video that somehow has the most views on this alternate channel ever. Those and this are pretty much all of my spare pigs. And here we have my extra collection of birds. These are just spares in case I ever may need some more. And miraculously on screen here are my spare blocks that I have. Not really much has to be said, they're blocks. And now what I think everyone has actually clicked on this video to see, we have my space spares and stuff. So these three are actually out of box, sadly. These two, along with this one, I got in a lot, which was the same lot that I got the knockoff bird and spacing from. So yeah, it's actually really nice to have a firebomb in my collection now. I'm actually only missing 2 figures for my collection to be complete, and that is a Stella and a Frozen Foreman pig. Yes, that does exist. I was actually the first one to find an image of it and post it publicly. But yeah. It's nice to have a firebomb finally, and 2 frozen pigs is actually really great to have. I have reason to believe that these were only released in places around the Middle East. So that's why they're so hard to come by for US collectors, and it's because you live nowhere near there. So yeah, that is the end of my Mattel collection video. Thank you for watching.